Welcome back to TCG Card Shop Simulator, and this is our new playthrough, so we're doing it a bit more edited, and we're doing it different because the early games changed a lot. You've got customer trading in there, you can do grading cards, and again, if we was to have a look, say, at this one here, this is a card we pulled in day one. It was £1,000 card. Now, if we was to look at the grading of this card, if we was to get a grading 10 of that card, it's worth nearly £7,000. But all you would need to do is get above a TCG grading of 6 to actually make your money. So ungraded, this is worth about 1,100. A TCG 7, it's worth 1,251. So as long as you can get a 7, 8, 9 or a 10 off any sort of card you're sending, if I spend £200 to go and get this graded for a 3-day cycle, with the extra money you put on top of it, you can pay for it. So anything TCG 7 or above, it's a big bonus. Even, again, it's not really worth doing it on cards less than 1,000, I don't think. So if we have a look at this card here, this one's about a £30 card. Even if I get a 10, it's only going to be worth 180. But the same still applies. Anything above a 7 is more than the ungraded versions. It just means if you're going to be spending £200 to send this out, you're not going to make your money, even on a 10. So you only want to send your £1,000 plus cards out. So let's get the shop started. We have got a lot of goods products here. We have got access to the rare boxes very soon at level 9, and at level 10 we can get our first employee here. So I think it might be I think it was 1,000 hiring cost on the first one. Would like to get that one as well, just so I can get the more efficient boxes in. But yeah, we have to buy these lower licenses, unfortunately, because of the level difference if we want to start selling them. And if we do go to the rare ones, then we'll have to buy a couple of more units. I think I'm going to put you over by the window, not too close to the window, because otherwise it's a pain to do the start. So let's get the end of the day report. So on the last day, we had 50 customers come in. We made 2,800. So we did make a lot of money. And towards the end of the day, the shelves was empty, so we could have easily gone over 3,000 if I'd have actually managed to be able to fill the shelves up. So let's go straight into day 4. And we're just waiting for this big one to sell, £1,300. If we can get that, that's going to pay for the expansions of the shop. There is decorations you can do. You can change the floors, the walls, the floors, but most of the good ones are £10,000. It's not something we're going to be doing until much later in the game. Yeah, we've got 4 people in already. And I'm just hoping somebody comes and buys that big card. Oh, it's this. I keep going to type in the money, because some of these shop simulators I play, you can do that. Unfortunately, not with this one. I should really be checking the prices at the start of the day as well, just in case they've changed. But we're just listening out for the customers. They will normally tell you if something's too high. And we've cleared everything in the album that's really worth anything for selling. And I do want to try and keep some money aside just in case we have another customer trading, because we have lost out on 2 big. One was around 1,000, one was around 2,000, but just because we didn't have the money. Oh, somebody's brought a card. It's one of the lower ones. But it's still £40. Thank you very much. And another one of the lower ones gone. 15 on this one, unfortunately. And people will go to interact with the table if you've got it down, even if there's no cards. So as soon as we've sold the big cards off there, it is going to go and get put down. We'll have a look at our gradings and see how that is. Now, this guy here is stinking up, so that's something I have really got to get sorted sooner or later. It was one of the features in this game I really didn't like. Yeah, nothing worth there for me to trade with. Not at this point of the game. Maybe we'll go into the collecting later, but in the early game, I just want to see how different it is with the card flipping and the card grading. And they have increased the amount of money that people do have when they're coming in the shop, so they are more likely to sell now than they did when the grading come into the game. Thank you very much. And those are the ones I like where I haven't got to deal with change. I can just get them gone out to the shop really fast. And as you see, we've got more than the 4, so I've got up to 5 people in the shop at a time now. Now, if somebody is waiting for trading, they still count it as being in the shop. So we do want to have a fast turnover on the till at all times. And we're nearly up to 1,000 again, that's nice. Considering we've still got a good amount of stock here. Nearly at level 8, not quite there yet. More at the till. Something sold. It's my second big card. But it's still £40. Now, when we go into the next items, we are going to be needing to buy 2 more units. That's £300 for the units. I'll get that dealt with after I've popped up the shelves. Let's have a look what you got. Nothing I need, so send them on their way. Allow somebody else to come in the shop. And I'm working to the bone here. What have you got nice? Oh, look at that card. We haven't got quite enough money for it, but I'm still going to try 1570. Please accept. No, she's walked away, but that's fine. It was all the money I had. Get you out the shop because you're a bit of a smelly boy. Okay, so we've got quite a bit of money there. So I think the first thing I'm going to do is get the 2 units I mentioned. Then I think the next thing I want to do is get the expansion. Let's get 2 expansions. I don't know. Oh, that's a level 11. So we can actually get 1 more at the moment. So it's opened up all that back. We're not using it anytime soon, but it will increase the amount of people that can come in the shop. Just the same with licenses can also increase what you get in the shop. It does mean I spent most of my money. That's no good to me. Again, some of these cards I don't have, so they could be useful. But in the early game, I'm just more interested in selling stuff. Okay, we're out of those boxes now, so I need to put the order in for them next before we do any big purchases. And we have it level 8. So I think I can get access to the rare boxes now. But I will need the money for the license as well. And yeah, as you see, a lot more in the shop now than the 4 that we was having before. Definitely more frantic in the early game. We didn't have this many customers, I'm pretty certain, before. So they've definitely improved the early game. Because I remember standing around very early game and having nothing to do. And having plenty of time to open up cards. I haven't done that since day 1 in the shop. And the shelves aren't even full at the moment. What have you got nice? £20 card, not really anything I'm looking for. I'm really looking for £100 plus with trading. And yeah, they've got to stop with that nonsense. With them standing in your face. Definitely want to get another till down just for trading, I think. And then that should stop that. Yep, back over 1,000. And still nobody's purchased that card. Just need 1 person to come in who's loaded. Okay, so we need more cards. So I need to just put an emergency order in, say about 6 of these boxes. We'll come and deal with the units in a bit. I want this one. Okay, there's too many here. Did manage to get one box on the shelf, so at least something's available. 1950. And I think I might change the small packs to get rid of that 50 at the end. Just cost me a bit more time to keep switching over sides of the till. Okay, we're keeping people moving. Nobody's in for trading at the moment. Another quick one. Those are the customers I like. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's the 50. Let's get some more of these in. What time is it? 7 o'clock already? Wow. I know it had been a bit of a manic day, but I didn't realise it was that time already. So people are still looking at the card, it's just... we've not got the people with the big wallets in at the moment by the looks of it. We'll have a bit of a upgrade at the end of the day. I think that's when I'll get the new products in, try and get enough money. Let's put you over there. You can just go on top. So we've still got a little bit of stock of everything. I do need to look at the singles. Yeah, there's just no sort of rhythm of where them stacking, because before there was like crisscrossing all the way down the centre of the shop. Now them going to the left. I've had them to the right. Definitely something I want mats on the floor so I can tell people where to queue. We'll have a look what this guy's got. Oh, let's try with what I've got. 878. Tell him to think. Let's try and get another customer, see if we can get above the 1,000, and then we might have a chance. There, let's try that. No, I think it's still going to be way too low. Let's try it. 1,045. No, he's gone. That's fine. And this is the one thing I did mention. We want to be keeping money without spending everything. But in the early game, that's just so hard to do because you need so many upgrades. Keep the product stocked up. Soon we'll have to start employing people to help us out because we can't keep up like this forever. It's just getting busier and busier. Another one gone and looked at the card, and another one looking at the card. Come on, one of you. It is a little expensive, but I'm pretty certain you still want it, bud. And do that. Somebody will come in and buy it. Probably one of the guys with the suits on, I think, have the big money. Now, it has hit 9 o'clock. We can breathe. Yeah, even though it's 9 o'clock, people are still coming in. Yeah, another looker. Yeah, this side I knew was going to be a bit low. Totally empty shelf here. And I think this is the right way to do it. Is don't have too many of the single ones and have more of the boxes where you make your money from. Get your snapping onto the edge of that. Get the other one in. Snap you on. And I do love the snapping feature in this game. It's something a lot of shop sims are just don't bother with. Now, we are going to need enough to fill this. So each one has 6. So I'm going to need 6 boxes minimum. But I don't know if I can afford... Oh, actually, no, we haven't even unlocked it yet. It's level 9. We do have enough to get the licenses for the bigger boxes of these. But when we're so close to level 9, I feel waiting for that one is going to be more prudent. Now we've got the shelves down for them. So, let's just open some of these because we've never opened any of these. Same as usual. I'll get anything good, I'll be bringing you back. Okay, we've just got something good. A £67. I forgot the name of all these cards. It evolves from Nimblis. It doesn't actually say the name, but it's like Cloudy something. But £67, that's nice. That's going to get straight onto my single card shelf to get sold. Oh, wow. £429 Ghost. Gigatron X. Am I going to sell the Ghost? The Ghosts are so rare. I don't think I want to sell that. As much as that, I could sell that for over 500. No. I think at the moment I'm going to hold back on keeping the Ghost. Okay, we've just got another great card. An £137 Muffler. Okay, so I've just had a little bit of a tidy up and a switch round. So now I've got the cards right by the side of where it is. I've moved the blues to the left because I'm the lowest variety, and the rares will go here, and then we'll move the card table over there or something. Just tidy it up. But we have got some good cards to sell, so I've decided I'm not going to sell the Ghost card. I'm just too rare. There's a lot of other rare cards as well, but let's see how many of these we can fill in. So we'll do the same as we did before, 20%. Just looking at the prices, 800 if I was to send this for grading, but yeah, I don't think it's worth it at these sort of rates. Let's go 165. Actually, we'll go 170. Go always just above that 20% mark. So what have we got next? A 67. We'll put that one in as well. And these are the ones I've just pulled. I pulled maybe 4 handfuls of cards just out of the rares. Just because we had a lot sitting around. I was hoping to get to the level 9, but I didn't quite make it. But I think I did enough opening. So 81. We'll send it up to 82. Maybe the 16, I can get some money out there, and the 15, but we're getting down to the dregs of the cards we got. Yeah, so we'll set you up 20. Just while I've got it out, and we'll put you in as well. Yeah, we'll put you as 20 as well. Slightly above 20%, but the nice round. So £20, a £20, an 82, an 170, and still that 13.50. Let me check the price on this one again, because it could have changed. I'm going to take it down to 1300. Take £50 off it. It's slightly below 20%, but that 1300 will make great for us if we can get hold of it. So, yep, let's get the report for day 4. Let's get started straight on to day 5. So, 66 customers come in. So, as you saw, first day was about 30s, then we went up to 40s. Keep doing the expansions. We're having more and more visitors a day. But yeah, very nice. 3,000 revenue. And I have just remembered I haven't been paying bills, so I need to get that sorted on the next day. But the shelves are all full up to the brim. Let's get the shop open. And let's do the dreaded. Let's pay our bills. 379. Okay, so we had enough to pay it. It's because we haven't got employees at the moment. Why it's a lot less. Now, we will get an employee to level 10. I'm not certain if it's going to hit that in this level. Or, sorry, in this episode. So somebody has already started to purchase these. I know I had 3 left in the box, so I might as well have just filled up the shelf. Brilliant. You can get on your way. Keep that money coming in just in case we get... Oh, a card sold. It is the £170 card. Very nice. I do expect them cards to fly off the shelf, the lower tier ones especially, because a lot more people can afford those. And the morning rush always is a bit hard to deal with. Let's go back to the tills. Oh, the big card's just sold. Somebody's got it because it's gone off the shelf. Oh, wow. You want 18. Sorry, getting too excited here. There it is. It was this guy. £1,341.50. No, I don't think it sold just because I dropped it down by £50. I think it's been up there for like 3 days. Somebody's coming in to buy it eventually. But either way, we've got sitting nearly 3,000. So we can get those big licenses in for the bigger boxes, and especially the rares. We have hit the level 9 now, which is fantastic. I just need to clear these customers up, and another one of the cards I've just sold. So that one's a £20 one. I've got one card left on there, I think. But it is one of the lower tiers, so I'm okay to take that table up. If I want to. I'm not desperate to sell that at the moment. And I think that's something I will do. If I can remember how it's done. And I think it's put it back in the album like that. That's fine. Pick you up. Which is Q. And then box you up. I think it's that one. That's fine. Don't need to have it up and people to keep going to it if I've got nothing to sell on there. And then it's just the normal products in the shop that's selling again. Until we can get the next big card coming in, either through pulling or trading. But that one we just sold, we definitely made some nice money on that, because that was one we pulled out of a pack. Okay, let's have a look what you got for trading. Nothing really worth it. Okay, let's get some more on this shelf before I start purchasing more stuff. Okay, that box is empty. Okay. We want that license. Let's get 10 of those in because I've got the money. And I'm going to need to get about 6 of those, I think. I think we'll just purchase that for the moment. And while we're at it, let's just purchase the bigger license there as well. So all that money that just come in, and while we're at it as well, I've got enough to do that. Does leave me a bit low now in case we get a big card coming in, but I think those are great purchases for increasing the shop. 2 new licenses and expanding the shop as well. Question is, can I handle it? Just want to see what this guy's got. Okay, as you see, it's only a grade 2 card. I'm going to decline. It's not really worth much. $12, $10, $11, $12. I do need to get that shelf filled up because it's really, really low. Okay, somebody's got some trade in there. Not really too great on there, so I'm just going to let them go. Hopefully they'll do some buying in the shop. And I need to get these shelves filled up. And also get the new products on the shelf. But let's fill up what we've got at the moment. At least that gives more for people to buy. And somebody else with customer trading, I'll look at it in a second. If there's time, 124.50. Get you on your way. Do you. And we got a nice chunk of change again. To trading, not really worth it. And we're just waiting for those card opening machines where the game's going to change for us. Because we're just not having time to open cards at the moment. What have you got nice? Nothing really. Low tier cards. I want higher tiers. That's where I'm going to get my money from. $9.50. Okay, get you on your way. I'm just looking for the blue ones at the moment. Got to be more blue in here somewhere. I think that's it underneath, yeah. Yeah, there's enough on the shelf to keep it going for a little while. Check what you want. Nothing. You can get on your way out, buy or leave. 28. And we're back over 1,000 already. What have you got? Nice. Let's see how good we can get for this. If I can get it really low, then I might just get it. That's fine. I really wanted to lowball him, otherwise it wouldn't have been worth me trading for it. Might have got about £70 for it. That's probably going to come down as a dissatisfied customer. But I'm not too fussed on there. Just give me 2 minutes peace, then I can go and start filling everything up. Thank you very much. Okay. And I think I'm out of those now because I put all the boxes next to the shelves. So I need singles of the lowers. How many of these others have I got? There, I've got some more of them. And look at the shelves. Definitely a lot more busy than it ever was before. What do you need? Oh, that's a nice one. Start off at 500. Let's see if I can really lowball them. It's only worth 655, so I don't think it's worth much more above for me to make. Let's go £10 at a time. 540 I've got it for. It's 655. That's worthy of putting the shelving down again. So we'll probably make about 200 profit on that if I can flip it quickly. But I just need to get some of these out the shop to get more people in. And it's nearly 6 PM on the day already. Let's get that light on. I hate it when it's looking too dim in here. Don't need to order them single ones, but I don't want to put the order in until I've actually got the rest of the stuff on the shelf. So I think we're out of these as well. Those all look like single boxes, so yeah, let's put some orders in. So these ones here, I need another 6, and this one here, let's say 2. Because I don't want to spend all my money. We need to keep some for them cards that tempt me. Might be able to get one more on the shelf. I really need to get the rares on. But I need to be in a position. Let's just put you down there. We'll deal with you in a minute. I need to be in a position to change the price immediately. Otherwise, I'm going to buy it at cost price, like we had earlier. Make sure there's no trading. Yeah, we're up to about 7 in the queue at the moment, by the looks of it. That's nice, coming back up to the 1,000 again. Can't wait for level 10 and that new employee, which we're very close to doing. So I do need to save some money because I think that employee's £1,000 or £500 employment cost, and then you pay the wages on top. Not the great person, but better than no one. And now I get 2 minutes peace to myself. Okay, let's get these shelves stocked up. Now we're nearly at the end of the day. I think I'm just going to wait until overnight before I worry about I can't even think of my words. Before I worry about getting the rares on the shelf. You can just go down there for the moment. Definitely a bit on the stressful side at the moment. But I do like that they've increased the amount of customers that's coming in. I will go back and have a look at, say, like, day 5 of the other shop, and I'll see what customers I've got in there. But I'm pretty certain this is a significant improvement of what it once was. We're definitely going for the levels faster. We're now about to hit level 10, which we just did. And considering we haven't really had the time to open the cards, that's where a big year experience comes from, is opening cards. Okay, it's 9 o'clock, so nobody should be coming in, so I'll get a couple of minutes peace. Okay, so what are we doing on these? Market price plus 10. Let's go to 37. Yeah, I'm happy with that £17 profit. What about this one? Let's just check the price. Market price plus 10. So yeah, definitely making more on the rares. Probably going to need to put another order in before the morning. Okay, so I've just filled up all the shelves. I've literally got one little box left of them. I've got a few left of these. And we did literally one box of everything. So we are going to need to put in a decent sized order again. So I think one box of those is going to be fine because we're on the big boxes now. And I think one box of those is going to be fine as well. Now, it's going to be level 12 before we can get those. I think at least another 5 of those we're going to need. And I think we're going with another 3 of those as well. So it gives us about 700 left. We don't get the next upgrade until the next level. And let me just put all these in the shop now. Okay, so we've brought all them in. Next thing we want to be doing is getting this sorted. Because we had those big cards we want to get out. Let's sort them all by price. Do I want to do this now? No, I think I want to open up some cards. So we've got that very big one at 655 and nothing else. So I've got a small little box over here of the old type. Now we've moved up to the bigger boxes. I'm just going to open all these and see if we can get anything good. Okay, we got a good card there. £61 full art card. So we're lovely and tidy. Let's get those cards onto the display before we open up for the morning. So the 655 is going on first. Market price plus 20. Yeah, I think 800 is a good price for it. And the only other good card I've got to sell, could probably get you down for £20 as well. But let's look at this one first. Market price, 20%. Yeah, 75 on that one. If I can get the next one down for 20, I'll put it on. Yep, 20. We've already sold one of them by the looks of it as well. So we've got 3 cards, which is going to be 895 if we sell all those. We've expanded the shop as much as we can until level 11, which is the next. And we do need to get that employee, or at least look at him. So go recruit. It's £500 hiring cost. Now, he's a normal restocker, so I'm going to have him on restock duty. I'll run the till until we can get Terrence at level 15. But the really good one is Clark at level 25. That's when the game changer till person. You're actually fast restocker, so then you would help out Zachary. So yeah, we'll get Zachary in the morning. We don't want to do it now, otherwise we'll be cost his wages for, which is pointless when we're end of the day. So let's get the report. Run one more day in this session. So up to 68. I think that was roughly around the same as where it was yesterday. £5,405. Very nice money. Let's go and get that recruiting. Now, it does take a bit of time to get here, our Zachary. So we just got to keep our eye outside. Yeah, like I said, it does take him a long time, but we aren't paying him that. Well, the wages in here are a bit silly. You don't get paid as much as this. I think the one guy's on nearly £100,000, one of the employees. It works out if you work out his hourly rate. But again, if you're thinking them doing from 9 o'clock in the morning to 9 o'clock at night, but 8 in the morning till 9 at night. So I'm doing 13-hour shifts, 7 days a week. So, yeah. You can't expect everything to be realistic. Okay, we've already sold one of the cards. We sold the 75 one. It's not the biggest of the cards we had, but it's the second biggest. That was a nice quick turnaround on that one. And I'm just hoping we get some more customer trading on this day. Let's go and find our Zachary. There he is. And I want you to restock the shelves. Should you fill up something without no labels? No. So that means a little less pressure on me. I might have time to actually open some cards on this day. Fingers crossed. And then we do need to deal with sprays pretty soon as well. We're getting a lot of stinky boys in here. Okay, not really worth us messing around with. So I'm just watching the cards at the side. No, nobody wanted to purchase them yet, but that's fine. At least we'll start making a little more money with somebody refilling the shelves when I couldn't get round to doing it. Doesn't mean I can't go and help them out, which I will be doing. If I get time. 241, nice on that one. And I do want to get into the habit of paying my bills off. Let's move off the till. Go into the menu. Just so we know the money we've got is our money. So 910 sitting there. We have enough products around. The single cards do take them a long time to refill compared to the boxes, and the boxes do make more money. So over time I will start cutting down the single cards. Just so they can stock up the bigger boxes, which I'll make more money from. And we're just dealing with the morning rush at the moment. Always have one. Okay, you're going on to fill the cards up. Oh, one of the cards are sold. It is the lower of the cards, but that's fine. And he's just bought the big one. £800 card coming through. Very nice. So, let's pick you up and put you away until we can get the next good card. So I want customer trading to be coming in now. We're sitting on nearly 2,000. I might go into plushies and stuff like that eventually, but not at the moment. Everything's going well. I do hate it when they walk behind the tills. Oh yeah, we're back into the swing of things, over 2,000 sitting in the bank. And then we want to have a look at what the next upgrade we can do soon. Just need to keep these customers going as fast as I can. I've got a trading one there. Only about £20, so I'm not going to deal with it. I want those big guys to come in again, or the big girls to come in with the £1,000 plus cards. That's where we're going to really start skyrocketing. And we're only about, I think, five or six levels away from the card opening machines. So I'm looking forward to showing them off for anybody that's not seen them. And that will be a bit of a game changer for us as well. But £3,000 a time, we need to make sure we've got a good amount of money stocked up by the time we get those. Okay, let's come and help him out again. And then I can see what I need to order. No items in the box. I don't think he's doing terrible. One less, and that one. Thank you very much. There's one box here, so I need to purchase more of these. So we'll be needing to put an order in pretty soon. What have you got nice, bud? Okay, nothing in my price range I want. And it looks like he's just come and filled those up. Always make sure you close the lid on the box, because if you don't close the lid, these guys can't access them. So now I've got somebody helping me out, because he's gone and opened up another box because that lid was open. And I'm fast at the till, and just look at the queue we've got going down there. And it was really stopping more people from coming in the shop when you've got a big queue like that. Just want a peace and quiet after this so I can put an order in. $276 on that one, very nice. Nearly, oh well, we're over 3,000 already. Fantastic. Okay, so let's put some orders in. It's going to be another 2 levels for that one, so let's get 8 of those in. Get 4 of you in. Say 2 of each of these. And then if he needs anything, he can go out and pick up what he wants until I'll go and clear it at the end of the day. Have them nice, neat and stacked. It's a shame you can't prioritise or put a number on the shelves to say the rare cards I would want as priority 1, the boxes as priority 2, so that he filled those up first. And there is a stanky girl here. And I've said it before, the stinkiness, it's not something that gives this game any real bonus. It doesn't really need to be there. But I understand the want a mechanic for you to do. I could have come up with something a bit better. Even after putting that order in, we're nearly back up, going towards the 3,000 mark again. No customer trading on this day, so I'm a little disappointed on that. I want more customer trading. Okay, let's go and help him out. I want these ones, because the shelf's fairly empty, and this is one of our big money items. Get one more box in there, I'll go back to the till. This one here, we've only one in. Yeah, that should help him out a little bit. Get these lights on before we do the till. Come on, let's click it. Okay, back at the till. Nobody's for customer trading. 28. And yeah, this time they decided to go and queue that side. So yeah, please give us mats in the game where we can direction people where we want them to queue, please. There is a customer trading to my right. Wanted to get rid of a couple of customers first. £100, we might be able to do a good turnaround. It depends on what I can pick it up. Let's try 75. It's worth 116. No, that's fine. I won't be going any more than that. I want to be able to make at least 25% profit on anything I buy. But I'm more interested in like the £500 plus cards. And we're coming up towards the end of the day. Let's go and help him stock up. Just while I've got a couple of minutes free. And that order I purchased was pretty good because it's managed to literally all sell out as well. We've got very little of it overflowing. Quite a few in the queue again. Just literally went away from here for what, 30 seconds to go and fill up the shelf. I want to open up cards. Let me open up cards. No, it was that one and that one. Can't count. As one a quick moving out the way. First couple of days we had a lot of customer trading. We didn't have the money for 2 of the big ones in the first 2 days. And then it sort of dried up on this day. Another £240 customer. Oh no, just I was trying to type it in. Yeah, we're out of rares already. What are all these? Singles, 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 boxes. Okay, the lids are open on those, so I've got to go and close them. I think they're leaving the lids open themselves, looking at it. 236.50. Nice big rush for the end of the day. Okay, they've just saw somebody mentioning the blue box is a fine price, so that's good. I haven't seen too much comments over the last couple of days, but I haven't really had the time to focus on them. We have it shopper level 11, so we have got another expansion we could do. But I think I'll leave that for the next episode. And we're nearly at £5,000. So I'm going to do a big stock up between episodes. Just while I've not got Zachary about. Get everything stocked up, make sure all the half boxes get cleared out. Put another order in. And at the start of the next episode, I might even open up some cards because I'm just not getting time in the shop. But yeah, I think he's been leaving these boxes open and then he can't go back to doing anything with them. Which is a bit annoying if that's the case. So yeah, I'm totally out of these, so I'll have to get them in the next episode. But I think I'm going to call it there for this one. 5,200, I should be able to put a good size order in. Probably, maybe get 10 boxes of these and 20 of these or something. Stack them up round the back so I'm out the way. So it looks a little tidier. We can even put them against the wall, but you want as least walking for these guys as possible. So the least I've got to walk to get the product to the shelf, the faster he's going to be. Hence why I've got it set up like this. But yeah, that's going to be in the next one. And in the next one, let's just have a look at what we've got access to. So we've got the card table. So we can put the stinking machines down. I think I'm going to have to do that in the next one. When's the second tier? At level 18, after the machines here at 16. Second till we can do at 15. So I could actually have a trading counter. That could be good. These are what I'm really after, the big warehouse shelves. That's going to make things a lot more efficient. Stacking the boxes away. What other shelving do we have access to at the moment? We've got the single-sided here. That's just the one that you start the game with. We've got a 4-1 there. But that's just not as great as putting 2 of these side by side. I mean, you might be able to put some stickers on there. Because there was some things that got introduced I haven't even talked about yet. Like the wall displays was in here. Card projectors. So you can project cards onto window displays and I think on walls as well. There was some fancy shelves down. Well, there's a fancy table there. But we're not going to be doing tables in this run. There's a massive wall display now, but again, these are very high levels, 50 plus. And then there's a very big opening machine. So there's 3 opening machines, the one at the bottom there, a medium one at 32, and then the small one at 16. And then we've got the very large card projectors, which can project these small cards onto massive size frames. And then we've got a very big wall display there. So that's like something where I'd probably put ghost cards in as my display ones, because I am going to be selling a lot of the cards. Probably get up, if we can get up to 1 million, it would be nice. But I've barely ever got above about 100,000 in this game, the way I've always played it, storing all the big cards. But this one's going to be a bit more chill and relax. So yeah, that's all going to be in the next episode. Hopefully you're still enjoying the series, and I'll be seeing you all again soon. Thank you very much for watching.